what we're going to do is we're going to throw this jig. Oop. First cast, something had it. Oh! Welcome back to another episode of That Guy Outdoors. Today, I left the confidence baits at home and I brought out all those lures that I take with me everywhere I go, but I very, very rarely use, which makes no sense at all. So tonight, we're going to put them to work and we're going to see what we can make happen. So hang in there and here we go. All right, guys, the first new lure that we're going to use tonight, this is a Z-Man. I believe they call this the Turbo Craws. Green pumpkin, I believe. And it's on a, it's like a 2-watt extra wide gap hook with a swivel-headed jig, I believe they call this. It's kind of like a shaky head, but there's a swivel to it. We're just going to plunk this down in some deep spots and drag it along the bottom and see if we can't pull a smallie out of this brush pile that's right here. Normally it's way deeper here, but this is going to be one of the deeper spots around at this point, so we're going to maneuver real slow over there so we can just pitch this in and we'll see what we can't make happen. All right, with the water being as clear as it is, this is really, really going to be a pretty big chore. These fish are going to see us from a long way off. We got to be quiet, we got to be stealthy. There we go. All right. Oh, I better tighten the drag up a little bit. That didn't make no sense at all. Well, that's not a bad fish for the first fish of the night. All right. Come on up here, pal. So maybe that can be a confidence bait. Well, that's a good hook set too, huh? Extra wide gap hook. Okay. Well, there we are. It's the first fish of the night. It's not a monster, but boy, that Turbo Craws pulled him right out of the drink there, didn't it? All right, well, get it right back in the water here. Okay, I guess we'll score one for the Turbo Craws on the shaky head jig there. A swivel-headed jig. Whatever the proper nomenclature is. We'll texpose that hook again. And that's what that puppy looks like right there. Alright guys, I want you to notice that when I came in here to fish this, I didn't fish it from the sunny side. I fished it from the shady side. And that's where this fish came from. Oop. Almost had something. Might have been a rock bass. Gonna pitch it right back out against that log. Oop. Over right there. There we go. All right. So I guess we're gonna call the Turbo Craws a success. Okay. I'm gonna let you go, buddy. There's another one. This isn't one of the holes where I expect to be catching the monster bass, but there you go, pal. All right, folks. We're gonna move to not only the next hole, but the next bait, the next lure. So I'll let you know what I'm gonna use when I get there. All right, here we go. We're gonna take our Z-Man Turbo Craws off. And we're either going to go maybe with this Lunker Hunt spider. I kind of want to try this walking bait here. This is Live Target brand. I don't know, just something about it I thought was cool. Maybe we'll roll with that. this live target, oh, what do they call it? A minnow cluster or something. This is probably the thing I think I would least likely catch fish on. So we're gonna try it, see what happens. I would normally fish this either from the other side or coming upstream, but with the water being this low, I'm gonna stalk way over here to the side. Maybe I'll cast this thing first and see what it looks like. Well, I can make it walk okay. I am probably the worst walking bait walker that there is, except for people who just can't do it. But I'm gonna try. I'm not only gonna try, I'm not gonna use any fancy heathen spooks. I'm gonna use the live target bait roll thingamajigger. Ooh, look at this dude before we go any further. He's been scooting along. And put his foot back down for him. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm getting this down. We're gonna like this, I think. I like the action on this. It's kind of weird that no one hit that. As perfectly as I was working this bait, you'd think that if there's anyone in this hole, they would have hit it already. Oh, right like that. Okay, all right. Oop, that's not a bad one either. All right, Bo. All right, look at that pretty smallie right there. I tell you what, it pays sometimes to get outside of your comfort zone. Try something new. There it goes. Wow. Generally speaking, right underneath those branches a lot of times is a good spot to find smallies. We're gonna inch our way up there all stealthy like. Make a couple good casts. Oh, boy, I missed that one. I don't know if it was very big, but I've been seeing little bait fish in there. There we go. Smallie number 2 on the live target. All right. All right there, sweetheart. Another smallie on the live target. Wow. That's a bait I've never thrown before tonight. We'll see you later. All right, well, that's 4 fish, 2 on the live target, 2 on that turbo cross with that shaky head. Now I'm wondering what's next. Oop. You know what's not next? Dropping it in the water and let it go downstream. All right, so we gotta try something else here. All right, live target, you're going back. Next thing I think we're gonna have to use is the lunker hunt, this phantom spider. Now I have to admit I have caught some largies on this. One day I went out just to see what it looked like. Didn't take a camera, slayed them on it. They were angry at it. I mean, they hated this spider, and every little bit of the way they were killing the spider. Well, went back out with the camera. They never touched it again, so we'll see what happens with smallies. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get it under there. Now again, guys, these are lures that I take with me about every time I go because I think they're cool, but somehow I've just never been able to get away from some of those confidence baits that always seem to catch me fish. If I'm trying to make videos, I'm trying to catch fish. Tonight, it's all about trying to get out of my comfort zone and use things that I've always just liked the way they looked, but not had the confidence in. Ooh, right there's a good spot. Come on, lunker hunt. Try to get out of the water and let it clear up a little bit. One reason why I tend to always fish coming upstream is because, I don't know if you guys can see, but you can see where the silt I stirred up is going to go right down through that hole. And I think that smallies are like big bucks. They're easily spooked. So they see all that silt coming. They spend all day in that hole. They don't see anything until that silt comes down. They know there's something walking around up there. So far, the lunker hunt is a lunker bust. Oh, something tried for it. Totally missed it though. Try that corner again. Whatever it's in there, it wants it, but maybe my line was too slacked. I don't know. So maybe what we're gonna do is make a quick switch. I'm gonna take that lunker hunt off. We'll figure something else out. Hold on 1 second. This spook is one that I really wanted to use for a long time, and basically just because a guy with a YouTube channel called ND Yak rocks the spook like he's a magician. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna try it. I want to do that too. So here we go, next hole. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh. It'd be nice to flip that thing right up under there. I know there's a rock right over here, so we're gonna cast, see if we can't. That about made me jump. There we go. Oh, okay. Our spook's getting retired. Well, I still got some battery. And we're gonna go with the turbo craws again. We're just gonna let it go in there and sit and just wait for a big old bass to come and suck it up. Right there in the middle is where it's gonna go. There we go. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh. Tell you what. That didn't take but a second, did it? Boy, it's got this thing all turned around, man. Jeezy cow. That would have been a good one to catch, man. That was pretty exciting. So the turbo craws obviously has an advantage over the spook. I'm gonna cast it right back up in there. You know there's more fish in there. That's a nice deep hole. Oh, well, I thought I was gonna get that back. Oh, that sucks. Okay, if that's the way it's gonna be, we're going Old Faithful this time. The mighty, mighty Nico Helgramite. Here we go. If you can't catch one here with that real quick, we'll end up just heading back upstream. Doing a little bit more top water on the way out. There we go. Mighty, mighty Nico Helger mighty. Come on, smaller. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, whoa. Ooh, okay. Mighty, mighty Helger mighty. Right there, guys. Now, I know that this kind of goes against what this video is about, which is about stepping outside the comfort zone, but sometimes you just want to catch some fish right there. So I'm gonna put him back. Don't be afraid to try new things. Get out there, man. Get lures you think are cool. Use them, because half the time, if you can find the fish, it don't matter what you use. You put it in front of them and use that lure the way it was designed, you're going to catch fish. So we'll see you next time on That Guy Outdoors.